Okay, here we go. We're starting sitting today for week 6, Intermediate Vinyasa Fitness AAA. I forgot what class this was for a second. That's fine. Whatever class it is, we'll start in a nice, comfortable seat or an appropriately comfortable seat. Doesn't have to be perfect, does not have to be even. I know that my knees are not here, but that's okay. Palms facing up, backs of the hands on the tops of the knees. Just breathe for a bit. Feel your hips grounding down into the mat. Feel your spine get tall, using that pressure from your hips to drive your top of the head, crown, towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Start to connect to your abs, abdominal muscles, one of the A's. Start to warm up the arms. Inhale, lift the arms all the way overhead. Exhale up and come back down, fingertips towards the mat. A little bit of a contact point with the fingertips here. Inhale, arms up. See if you can get them to touch overhead. If you have to bend your elbows to get them to touch, that's fine. I missed. There we go. And exhale back down. Inhale the arms up. Find that point of contact. Missed again. And exhale, arms back down. Right hand down, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the right. As far as you feel like going, totally fine. If you don't want to side bend a lot, that's fine. Inhale, up through center, switch the arms, left hand down, exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, switch. Doing 3 times each side. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, up to switch through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to right. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale through center, arms up. Exhale, arms to a T, palms facing down. Just a little twist from here. Inhale, get your spine tall. Exhale, twist to the right. So keeping the arms out, the movement is all coming from obliques, not the back. This is A, abs, not B, back. Inhale through center. Exhale, a little twist over to the left. These will be very tiny twists. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Keeping your spine tall, keeping space between each vertebrae. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to center. Exhale, arms down. Shoulders down, shoulders relax. Walk your hands forward, just coming into a little forward fold. Keeping the hips grounded on the floor, mat, carpet, as best as you can. You need to come up a little bit, totally fine. And then walk the hands up. You have crossed legs or lotus, whichever ankles, switch. This is more natural for me, which is why I started the other way. We should always practice what we're not good at. Inhale the arms up to T, palms facing down. Exhale, find that length from the fingertips reaching to either side of the walls. You can touch the walls on either side of you. Inhale, turn the palms up. Nose looks up a little bit of a back bend if you want it. Exhale, palms facing down, curl in. Bend the elbows as much as you want. If you want to make it a huge movement, absolutely. Inhale to open. Exhale, curl in. Just the upper back. Lower back is staying relatively stable. Inhale to open. Exhale to curl. Inhale, open, spread the hands, palms facing down. Exhale, hands down towards your hips, just underneath the hips. And see if you can lift up hips. Rounding in a little bit in the upper back. Maybe you lift up everything. It's a little tougher, but if you can, great. If you can't, no worries. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale to cactus. Couple of cactus waves here. Inhale, bring the arms down so you can get them flat. Exhale, lift them up. Inhale, wave down. Your spine tall. Exhale, arms up. Find that core contraction. Really engage the abdominals here. One more time. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, hands up. Inhale to T. Stretch the arms. Exhale, hands to the mat. Underneath the hips. See if you can lift your hips again. I'm going to keep my feet on the ground this time because it's a little bit easier. And release. And we'll head to all fours. I made that very exciting. Couple of cat-cows to warm up your spine here. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. You want to do some circles or some side to side. Take your time. Whatever your back needs today. Make sure you're even right to left. And if you're not even right to left today, just take note. Okay, body, I hear you. Will not stress you out today, if at all possible. As best as possible. All right, back to neutral. Left arm up. Right foot stretches out behind. Really reach through the right heel and left hand. Pressing away from your mat, finding that oppositional force stretching you out. And release to all fours. Other way, right hand comes forward, left foot coming back, reaching through left heel. Want to point your toes, you absolutely can. I prefer to reach through heel. Really trying to get that back leg straight, lifting the back of the knee towards the ceiling. A little bit of a bend is okay if you need it to be, but if you can't, try and get a straight line. And back to all fours. Left hand again. Right foot. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to crunch it in. See if you can get your right knee to touch left elbow. Inhale to reach. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to reach. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to reach. And all fours on your exhale. Other side, right hand comes forward, left heel stretching back. Inhale, find that length, find the reach. Exhale, find your crunch. Find your abs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale to your reach. Exhale, all fours. And another couple of cat-cows or child's pose, whatever you need to get your spine nice and happy. Or happy enough, prepared enough. Maybe your wrists need to take a moment too, or calves. Just a moment to reset yourself. And coming back to all fours. Supported side plank. So we'll go on to the right side first. If you want to go straight into side plank, you absolutely can. Just to warm up. Ooh. Speaking of warming up, my foot is right on top of the bed. Perfect placement. Just starting to think about those side planks, just getting the abdominals activated, the obliques, getting them ready. If you want to lift your back foot, you can. You don't have to. You want to stretch and reach your whole left side. We will come back to this one later. Hint, crunch, but you don't have to today. Coming back through all fours, coming to the left side, supported side plank. Again, you can keep your back or right foot down, or you can lift it up, whatever version you did on the first side. Get yourself prepared for the next class, the next side crunch. And back through all fours. And walk the hands forward, coming into plank. And again, warming up the spine a little bit. We're just going to do a couple of flows from plank to downward facing dog. So shift your weight forward, really press your fingertips into the ground. Lift your hips as you exhale back to downward facing dog. And then hurtle forward as you inhale, coming into your strong plank. A couple times, shifting back and forth. Warming up the spine, warming up the calves, the hands, the arms, abs. Adductors, not quite so much right here, but they're thinking. Inhale to come forward. Pause, exhale, backwards. A couple more times. As slow as your breath is as slow as you can be moving. You need to cheat your breath a little bit, that's fine. Go back to downward facing dog. And stretching the calves, cracking the ankles. And then walking the hands, and by hands I mean feet, slowly up towards the top of your mat, shoulders coming over top of hands. We're not handstanding, feet come underneath. Let your head relax for a moment. I'm going to bend my knees and lift myself up so I can fold appropriately. We nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Let it stay still for non-committal mayhaps. And then engage your glutes, engage your abs. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra, pulling the crown of the head forward, pulling the elbows back. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. And lifting the hips, exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, slow walk up to the front of your mat. Same thing as before. Are we handstanding? We never are in this series. Feet coming underneath. Inhale to come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, swing the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Long spine, exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And walk to the front of your mat, nice and slow on your tippy toes. As high as you can get, and then feet underneath. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more, just like that. Bend the knees. Inhale, swing your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, baby cobra goes to sleep. Inhale through plank. To downward facing dog, exhale. Walk your feet up towards the front of the mat. Remembered what body part I was on, that's great. Good start to the day. 6 p.m. Inhale to come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Going through our sun salutations again, adding on a little bit. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra, or if you want, starting to get into full cobra, totally up to you. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left heel down, inhale, lift the right foot behind you. Exhale, bring it forward, low lunge. Left hand down, inhale, lift the right arm up. As you exhale, back of right hand to lower back. Try and get it around to left side flank if you can. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hand to the mat. Inhale through plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, whichever cobra you like. Exhale, release. Inhale through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel down this time. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, low lunge. Right hand on the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Twist. Exhale, back of left hand to lower back, possibly right side flank, if you can reach. Inhale, open the left arm. Exhale, bring it back to the mat. Forgot on the first side to mention that was a twist. I hope you were following. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to sleepy cobra. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And walk up to the front of your mat. Same thing, shoulders coming over top, wrists. Potential handstand. No, never mind. Feet got way too close for that. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Adding on again. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, whichever cobra you like. Exhale, release. Inhale through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale with the right foot behind you. Exhale, step it forward. Coming up to high lunge this time. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, just hold for a moment. Find that stretch in the left hip flexors. Inhale, find that reach in the arms. And exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale through plank. Right away, exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel down. Inhale, lift the left foot up. Almost said hand. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hold. Feel the stretch in the right hip flexor. Okay. Inhale, stretch the arms, reach through the fingers. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale through plank again, lift the hips, downward facing dog as you exhale. Left heel down, inhale, lift the right foot behind you. Exhale, step it up. Inhale to high lunge. This time, exhale, open the shoulders, lean forward as though you're going to come into your warrior three, airplane arms. See how low you can get. Get yourself right on top of your thigh, like you're just gonna take off. On your next inhale, bring your arms forward, come back up through high lunge. And exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. And this time, exhale to lower. Inhale, whichever cobra you like. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel down. Inhale, left foot comes up behind you. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Lean forward. A precursor to humble warrior. Flying first class warrior. On your next inhale, reach the arms forward. Inhale, come up to warrior. Nope, high lunge. That's what it was. Exhale, hands to the mat. I knew where I was today, so it'd be easier. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath, maybe stretch out the calves again. And slowly walk up towards the front of the mat. Feet coming underneath you, no handstands. Got enough with our one-legged balances coming up. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. And another couple of side bends here. Lift the arms up. And I'm out of frame again. Right hand grabs left wrist, little side bend over to the right. And keep that left shoulder open so that you're stretching more side rather than back. Want to curl in, it happens. Keep open. Inhale through center, switch. Left hand grabs right wrist, side bend over to left. Opening up the right side of the body, staying very grounded with the right side foot here. Need to push that right hip out a little bit. You absolutely can. Inhale to center, both arms up. Exhale, arms down, big arm circle. Maybe a couple shoulder circles. Make sure shoulders are all warmed up. And I believe that's water break. I forgot my water, so I will pass on the water break again. Speaking of not forgetting things, oops. When you've had your water, come back to the front of the mat. Push your hydration in my face because you did it, I think. Okay, inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot, inhale, lift it up behind you. Exhale, step it forward. Coming to high lunge, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, coming to our side lunge at the back of the mat. So coming on to the left side, arms come forward. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale through, high lunge. Exhale, Ekapadasana at the top of the mat. Step forward, kick out your left foot. And release. Bend the arms, inhale. Oh, bend the knees, inhale, swing your arms up. You bend your arms too. Exhale, fold. Inhale through plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel down. Inhale, lift the left foot up behind you. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Side lunge at the back of your mat towards your right leg. Inhale, bring the arms forward as you come into lunge. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, step it forward, kick your right heel out in front of you, straighten the knee. And Tadasana. Bend the knees. Inhale, swing your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, whichever cobra version you like. Exhale, release. Inhale for plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left heel down. Inhale, lift the right foot up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Side lunge, inhale, coming onto that back foot. Exhale, warrior two. This time, maybe squeeze the back foot in a little bit. We're gonna shift the weight onto that back foot. Sorry, I should have realized that should have been a very small stance. Coming into a one-legged squat on this side. So keep your warrior two arms, keep your arms out as best as you can. If you need to bring them forward for this one, you absolutely can. So we're gonna shift the weight back onto this left leg and see if you can bring your right foot in front. You might need to scooch it, you might need to slide it. If you can actually lift it up, bring it all the way forward, great. Really reach through the heel, straighten your standing leg. Coming into Eka Padasana here, lifting the arms. And then we're gonna step it down to warrior two on your next exhale, coming out. Woo! And falling into the wall. Fantastic. That's why this is a shorter stance. Inhale to high lunge. Eka Padasana at the front of the mat with your left foot. As you exhale, stretch out the left heel. And let the left foot come down the mat. Relax the arms. And we'll try it on the next side. Bend your knees. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel down. Inhale, lift the left foot up behind you. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale through high lunge. Exhale to warrior two. Scoot your back foot in. Make this stance as short as you need it to be. Keep your warrior two arms for the first little first shift of the weight. Shifting back onto your right leg this time. Inhale, bringing that left foot forward. So we're kind of like doing almost a fondue, if you're familiar with dance. And have a wall in front of me again. Exhale, when you straighten your lower leg, your standing leg. Stretch out your left heel in front of you. And on your next breath cycle, inhale, find your reach in the arms, find your balance. Oh, dear God. Exhale, back to your warrior two, left foot forward. We'll be doing this a few more times, so not necessarily today, but we'll get it. I will get it. Inhale through high lunge. Eka Padasana at the top of the mat with the right foot as you exhale. And let the right foot come back down to the mat. Let the arms come down. Maybe a couple shoulder rolls if you feel like you need them. Great. That's enough of that. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale to your plank. Shift forward, exhale, only lower halfway down. Inhale, press back up to plank. Exhale, lower all the way. Inhale to cobra, whichever version you want. Training for the upward facing dog again. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left heel down. Inhale, lift the right foot up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Same thing, step your left foot in a little bit. So we're gonna come into that side lunge. Keep your warrior two arms stretched out, shoulders back and down. We're coming in to lean into our side lunge on that left foot, lifting the right foot up in front. You can point your toe if you want. You can absolutely have your foot still dragging along the floor, or see if you can hover it. Press through the right heel, straighten your standing leg, lift the arms up. Oh, I forgot that on the other side. Inhale, find your reach in all of your limbs. Exhale, back to warrior two. Might need a few steps for that, maybe scoot back. Find your stance. It's a slightly awkward one that I didn't think out fully. That's okay. Inhale to high lunge. And to your top of your mat. Exhale, Ekapadasana here, stretch out the left leg. And then don't set it down. Come into your warrior three. Take your time getting to your warrior three. Arms can be forward. Arms can be, airplane arms. They can come back. If you need them to be, palms facing down or towards your side. As long as the palms aren't facing up. So that's okay. If they face you or they face down. Or they can be up to the side. Hands can be together at the heart, at the waist, whatever you need just to find your warrior three balance for today. Ooh. Apparently, I need a lot of balance. If you need to hold on to something, totally fine. Really press out of that right foot. Maintain your balance. Drop your left hip. Make sure you're not opening up. Might want to come into a half moon, but we're not doing half moons in this series. Tricky. And then slowly straightening back up. Just coming to Tadasana because I'm feeling awkward. And shake it out. Next time we'll add on to that sequence and we'll just head backwards, but not today. Other side. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale to the mat. Inhale to plank. Again, this time only halfway down as you exhale, lower. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, whichever cobra you like. Exhale, release. Inhale through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel down. Inhale, lift the left foot behind you. Exhale, step it up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Probably step that back foot in. It's going to be a real awkward stance if I let myself do it with that wide of a footage. And slowly leaning onto your right foot now, lifting up the left foot, maybe letting it drag along the floor or letting it actually hover up. Running into the wall. Reach through your left heel, press through your standing leg, straighten the standing leg, lift the arms up, coming to Ekapadasana. I have a wall, so I don't have all the space. Inhale, find the reach through your arms and all of your limbs. Exhale, warrior two. Fix your stance if you need to, or don't. Shorter stances make it easier. Inhale through high lunge. Exhale, right foot coming forward, Ekapadasana. Find that hold, find that reach, and then slowly swing through to your warrior three. on your left leg. Find that hinge in your left hip. Make sure your right hip's not opening up. Again, arms can be wherever you need them to be for today. We're still just working on finding the balance. Hold on to the wall if you need to. Fantastic idea if you are perma-drunk like me. Just trying to find all the spine activation here, which is using abs and adductors. If you have your arms up in front of you or out to the side, we're also still using arms, shoulders, and glutes. The bonus A. Okay. And then coming back up as I fall. Just to Tadasana. Shake it out. You don't have to shake it up, but so is this. Incorporating upward facing dog if you want to, or you can use one of the previous vinyasas that we did with just cobra. Bend the knees, swing the arms, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to plank or cobra. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to plank if you're doing cobra, or to upward facing dog if you're ready for it. And exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. All those versions should take roughly the same amount of time, unless you want to skip the halfway chaturanga push up and just go straight down, then that will theoretically cover up extra time. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're in downward facing dog here. Left heel down, inhale, lift the right foot up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Last time we're gonna do this one. Inhale, coming into your side lunge first. Arms can come forward or they can stay out. And then lifting that foot. I'm not gonna be fussy about breathing here. Seeing if you can get right foot. Oop, I need to shorten my stance. There we go, see? Coming into Eka Padasana on your left leg, standing leg. Inhale, stretch all of your limbs. Exhale, warrior two. Woo. Inhale through high lunge. Exhale, Eka Padasana in front of the mat. Left foot stretches forward. And then very slowly coming into your warrior three. Just finding that balance, finding that point. Seeing if your body is already trying to remember or starting to remember. Should be a little bit easier this time. And then just straighten back up. Tadasana. Shake it out. Salsa it out. Whatever version. Wiggle it out. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach. Bend your knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale to plank. I'm going to do the upward facing dog one. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Right heel down, inhale, lift the left foot up behind you. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Coming back onto that back foot, I'm going to remember to scooch my right foot in a little closer. Last time was a little tough. Coming into that side lunge on your right foot and lifting the left foot, bringing it in front of you first, and then inhale to straighten all of your limbs, press out of the right leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale through high lunge. Exhale, Eka Padasana, top of the mat. Right heel stretches forward. And coming into your warrior three on this side. See if your body remembers where it wanted to go, where it should be, if it's got the balance. And slowly straightening up, just coming right back to Tadasana. Couple of shoulder rolls if you want them. And this time, because I love awkward goblin, yes, we're gonna come right to a wide-legged stance. Coming through horse pose first, settle down, arms, again, if you wanna keep them up, warrior two position, if you wanna have them take a break, they can be on your hips, they can be in front, you can have them wherever you need them to be, whatever you're working on for strength-wise, for arms. Just coming into your horse pose, as low as you can, try and get your hips to the same level as your knees, if possible. If not possible, totally okay, whichever version works for you. I'm gonna have my arms out. Bringing your shoulders back, shoulders over top of hips, getting the shoulder blades really active, engaged, coming in and down, getting your lats, the lat engagement. Unless you're relaxing the arms. Unless the arms need a break. Totally okay. Maybe play around with it. See what version you like better. Usually do this. Hold one fist. Also a nice little mudra. You can do whatever mudra you want. Sink the hips a little bit lower. And a little bit lower. If you can bring your hands to the mat, coming through, awkward goblin. Whee! Settling down. And coming to lie on your back. Get those abs in. A little bit of Navasana, a little boat pose here. Just to wake up the abs again, it can be a teeny little boat, it can be a canoe, life, raft, dinghy situation, whatever. Lift your chest. Maybe straighten the legs. Maybe not. Maybe straighten one leg. No, still not happening. Okay. Yeah, somebody's got something going on here. Maybe letting go of the legs. Okay, I can do that. Palms facing up if they are free of leg. And then lying all the way down. Both legs stretching up in front of you in the air, reaching heels towards ceiling. And we'll lower the right leg first. Same exercise that we've done before. Just find where is comfortable for you for the right leg today. Lift up whatever you want to lift up, or just the leg. Maybe point the toes or reach through the heels, totally up to you. Find that static hold. Really activating transverse abdominis, finding that contraction. Oof. Somebody is out of shape. Somebody is me. If you had your strap for class today, forgot to remind you, you can absolutely grab it now. Release the right leg. Release the head, neck, shoulders, if you had them. Hamstring stretch on the left side. You don't have to do the resistance here unless you want to. You can use your strap, wrap it around your foot, or just grab behind the thigh. And if you have your strap or your towel or your sweater, excellent place here to come back up to your 90-degree angle and then let that left leg come out to the side using your strap. Slowly lower it down. Stretching out left side adductors. Your right hip grounded. And then lifting left leg back up. Lifting your right leg up as well. And switch. Lose your strap, keep your strap nearby. Don't lose it. Lowering left leg to whichever point of resistance you like, however much effort you want to put in today. And lifting up head if you want to, arms, shoulders, palms facing up if you're here. Same version you did on the first side, unless there's pain. Find a nice strong core. And then release left leg, head, shoulders, grab behind right side or grab your strap. And stretch right side hamstrings. And keep this knee as straight as possible. Breathe into the back of the leg. Point or flex the toes. Both. And then grab your strap, sweater, whatever fair fabric. And bring the right leg out to the side to stretch long adductors on the right side, which I can't do because I have a wall again. Keep your left hip grounded. And breathe into your right inner thigh. Slowly coming out of that stretch, bringing the right leg back up. Ditch the strap, but don't lose it. Remember where you've put it. Bring the left leg up too. One big stretch here. Maybe if you want to do a little crunch towards your feet, you can. Totally can. And then bring your knees into your chest. And you know where we're going from here. If you want to do some knee circles first, absolutely. Whenever you're ready, rock up to squat. Just taking care of yonder spine again. And rocking up to our malasana. If you've had enough of the rocking and you're already there, you can go ahead and practice bakasana if you want to. Get your crow on. Hang out an awkward goblin asana. Okay. There we go. Or you can just hang out in your malasana. Just practice that pelvic floor engagement. Feel like your crow is strong, or your crow wants to fly. A little practice today. Totally available. Good arms, good arm stuff. You have another arm balance you really want to practice? You totally can. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not there to stop you. Don't recommend doing anything that you're not confident with, obviously. So crow is usually, I mean, it's not easy, but it's straightforward enough. Ugh. People know if they're doing it wrong, usually. Okay. So whenever you're done with whatever arm balance, back to side planks. Haha. If you want to do supported side plank, you absolutely can. Or come onto your forearms, your fists, roughly 30 seconds each side. If I remember to count, I never do. Right side first. Come into your side plank. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna offset my feet. Whichever version you need to do for your safety, for balance. Side plank is not a place you want to be unsteady. No balance is ever a place you want to be unsteady, realistically. Especially when you have less than 4 points of contact with the ground. Really pressing out of that right shoulder. You're reaching with the left arm. If it's up, it can be on your hip. It can be in front of your chest if you want it to be. You're trying to engage yonder obliques. Again, I'm going to stop saying yonder. This is not a medieval time. or what I would have done well in medieval times. And we're going to assume that's 30 seconds, and we'll switch to the other side. Doing whichever version you did on the right side. I gotta cheat myself today. Nothing wrong with that. Still pressing out of your left side now. Using all 5 of your fingertips of your left hand if you're on your palm. We're just really, really engaging in that left shoulder. Left side of back, left side flank, perhaps. Reaching through the right hand, right fingers. Making sure neck feels okay. Neck is in line with the rest of the spine, not dropping. Never want to have a lazy neck. And coming back through regular plank, whichever version of plank you like. Forearm, palm, fist, and just hold. Feel that core engagement. If you want to, you can stay here in regular plank, or you can inhale with the right foot up. Exhale, tap it out to the side of your mat. Inhale, lift the right foot. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, lift the left foot up. Exhale, tap it out to the side. Inhale, lift your left foot. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, all fours to plank. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, set it down. One more time. Inhale, right foot lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left foot lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plank. Knees down. Walk your hands back. Or collapse and then end up coming back here, however you end up in this position. Couple of shoulder circles, and we'll head into our push-ups. 3 or 5 or 4 or 2, whichever number you feel like doing. You should know the order we're doing them in by now. Couple of wrist circles if you want to. If you're not feeling the push-up portion, absolutely just stay here, do shoulder circles, neck circles, wrist circles, arm circles, drum circles, whatever you like. Narrow arm push-ups first, if you're doing them. I'm staying down on my knees. Classic yoga push-ups. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Fingers are spread wide. Like a sticky tree frog. Inhale to lower. Exhale, press away. I'm only going halfway. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press away. You want to go all the way. Fantastic. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press away. 2 more if you want to. You don't have to. Won't that be fantastic if you could? I think that was 2. Great. Wide arm push-ups. Again, I'm going to walk myself back, make it easier on myself. Wrists just a little bit wider than shoulders. Find your 45-degree angle with your thumbs. Make sure your elbows come back at that 45-degree angle away from your body. So your wrist stays straight, in line. Middle finger in line with elbow. Inhale to press down. Only going halfway here. Exhale, press away. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press away. Let me feel your shoulder blades coming together as you come down. And roll forward along your rib cage as you press away. If you don't actually feel it, that's okay. Just imagine that it's happening. And your body will go, oh, I know what you're talking about. This is what you want me to do. Again, rock back, give yourself a little break. If you need to, coming to our tricep push-ups, however many you feel like you're capable of doing, come to your triangle. This one is the hardest one for me, so I am doing the easiest version I can for myself. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press away. Inhale down. Exhale, press away. I have very little weight on my arms. Most of my weight is in my hips, which are over my knees, because my triceps are weak, as most people's will be. Biceps, they get a lot of work during the day. Triceps, not so much. All right, we're all good there. Just coming to do a couple of stretches for the wrists. Back to the hands first. So get your fingers, palms facing down, fingers spread wide. Lower your fingers toward the ground so your palms are facing towards you. And we'll just stretch out quickly the backs of the forearms, the extensor muscles. I'm leaning up because I have quite a lot of range here. You can sit up on your feet. You can take your knees. Ooh. Take your knees out to the side, make yourself a little bit more space in between. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Coming up, stretching forearm flexors. So again, hands forward, palms facing down. This time, lift your fingertips so your palms face away from you. And then rotate the wrists. Palms are still facing away, fingers are facing down. And stretch out forearm flexors. Might feel at the front of the wrist, totally okay. And breathe. Might start moving faster for the next 2 classes. So if today was already the limit, please let me know, and I will not move faster in the next 2 weeks. If today was too easy for you, let me know, and I'll move much faster in the next 2 weeks. Coming out of the stretch. Maybe a couple more wrist circles, whatever you need. They're feeling okay. Or neck circles or shoulder circles, whichever, again, circle you need. Whichever circle your body demands of you. Roller coaster, if you want to. And coming to some quick cow facing pose before our last stretches for adductors. The left foot is going to come under. Flex your left toes back towards your left knee. Bring right foot over top. Right toes flex back towards right knee. Try and stack your knees on top of each other if possible. Might not be. I'm not quite having it. That's okay. As long as both of your hips are on the ground, you're not having knee pain. Inhale, arms to T. Exhale, right hand up, left hand behind. See if you can get your fingers to touch. Breathe, lift your chest. Ground down through your right hip. Lift up through your right armpit, if possible. We try and just lean into the stretch for your right tricep, is what I'm trying to say. You're lifting your armpit, lifting your right elbow, but really reaching down with the right fingers. Release the fingers, open arms, inhale to T. Exhale, release the hands. And switch. Awkwardly bringing the legs around. Right leg comes under. Flexing right toes back towards right heel. Left toes back towards left heel. Trying to get your knees on top. Make sure your left hip is grounded now, because that's the one that's probably going to want to come up. Inhale, arms to T. Exhale, left hand up, right arm down. See if you can get them to touch. Lift with your left armpit, left elbow. And unwinding the hands. Inhale, comes T. Exhale, release the arms. Carefully unwind yourself, gracefully, not from a strong point. Bottoms of the feet together, coming into our quick little butterfly flaps. In like 2 months, we'll see butterflies outside. So until then, be your own butterfly. And let the knees relax, coming into our forward fold here. Maybe using the elbows to press down on the insides, the shins or the thighs or the knees, whatever you can reach. Lift your chest and breathe. Try and imagine your hips melting into the ground. And coming back up. Coming into our wide-legged fold. Find your stance, find your active stretch first. Hands together at the heart. If you want them to be, you can also, if you want a little bit more arms, whatever arms you want. Lifting the chest, grounding down through the backs of the thighs. Finding that lift, again, using the grounding down from the backs of the thighs and the hips to get your spine a little longer, crown of the head, this time not reaching directly up, reaching a little bit more on a diagonal. And then hands to the mat, coming into our passive stretch. Slowly walking the hands back up. You can stay in wide-legged fold if you want, or coming into cross-legged, crossed ankles, lotus, whatever point you're at. 3 breaths here to end our practice. Regular or lions, up to you. Inhale, lift the arms up. Long spine. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more inhale. And exhale. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you were sufficiently sweaty while not being too sweaty. And I will see you next week. My new standard exit.